special report we mentioned earlier, it is an issue that's separated Wisconsin in some way from its surrounding states.
All around us, states are allowing people to legally get high. Tonight, NBC 26's Matt Jarko shows us what it means for Wisconsin, a state, shall we say, that's now surrounded by smoke.
On one side of this bridge, marijuana remains strictly illegal. But cross over to Michigan, and the laws become a little more hazy. At the Hush Lounge in Menominee, people can gather at a social club and legally smoke pot. Up at Cloverland in Daggett, employees tell us they used to sell medical marijuana and have now applied for a license to sell it recreationally. If they get approved, they expect to see a lot of Wisconsinites come through their doors.
Both of those businesses are less than 45 minutes away from the Wisconsin border and the city of Marinette, where the concern from police is people may not be coming back to the Badger State empty-handed.
It wouldn't be surprising.
Lieutenant Scott Reese and the Marinette Police Department are the first law enforcement agency people will pass.
Obviously, there's a lot easier access to marijuana with it being that close to us. Yeah, I mean, that's a serious concern because everybody's on the highways, whether it's in Wisconsin or in Michigan, and they're all at risk, including the person that is high. So, I mean, safety and that is always the priority for law enforcement.
And it's something state law enforcement is preparing for as Wisconsin becomes an island. To the south, the governor of Illinois has signed a law legalizing recreational marijuana. West of Wisconsin, Minnesota has had a medical marijuana program for years.
The State Patrol and local law enforcement will take enforcement action if we come into contact with any illegal substances.
Sergeant Andrew Jacobs acknowledges the issue is a challenge.
It's been a growing trend in our state and other states.
And acceptance is building here in Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers' budget offered a path to medical marijuana. Evers' office wrote to us, quote, "There is just no good reason for Republican leadership to stand in the way of helping people who are suffering from PTSD, epilepsy, and chronic pain to access medicine that can provide some relief."
Yeah, I think it's reasonable for states to take a measured approach. But when the voters say this is what we want to do, I think it's time for elected officials to respond.
An April Marquette Law School poll surveyed Wisconsin voters on the issue and found 83% support medical marijuana versus 12% opposed. 59% of voters say recreational marijuana use should be legal. 36% say it should not. Not everyone is convinced. Republican leadership rejected Evers' proposal. The city of Marinette has already banned marijuana sales and use, regardless of what the state decides. Police here say marijuana perceptions are troubling.
I don't think there is near the education from the community members that we talk with.
So while a Wisconsin resident can simply cross a bridge to purchase and use marijuana, law enforcement back in the Badger State is reminding people pot possession here is against the law, a law that will be enforced. Matt Jarko, NBC 26.
Just a river away, Michigan is, but a big difference legally. So the question now is, what could the future for Wisconsin look like as the state, or for the state, when it comes to medical marijuana? We answer that question on our website. It's NBC26.com.